guys, it's Sparkle Girl 00, and if you watched Butterball's intro video, you will have gotten a little sneak peek of a second hamster that I have. I would like you all to meet little Toodles. So little Toodles is a male Syrian hamster. I adopted him on January 3rd, and I will talk a little bit more about his adoption story in a second. But he's about 8 months old right now. So when little Boo Bear passed away, I really did want to adopt a hamster because I really do enjoy adopting and giving little hamsters a second chance. But it's very, very rare to get adoptions in my area. And I went into the pet store, if you guys watched Butterball's video, and I came across Butterball and I just fell in love with him. He's the sweetest little thing. You can probably hear him drinking right now. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but he is drinking his little water. And what's funny is the very day after I brought Butterball home, an ad popped up on Craigslist because I'm subscribed to their notifications. If like a hamster pops up in my area, I'm subscribed to that. So I got a notification in my email that there was 2 hamsters, and the story basically about them was she had bought these, a male and a female hamster, for her 2 nieces, and they had been too young to take care of them. A lot of times toddlers are too young to take care of hamsters. Hamsters are not toddlers' pets at all. You should be very, very responsible before owning a hamster. And the lady that was selling these 2 hamsters was selling them as a pair so that they could continue to be bred, is what I got from the Craigslist ad. But yeah, so I didn't actually think too much about it at first because Butterball had just gotten home and I was really busy with him and, you know, taking care of him, making sure he was alright and everything. Can I climb on my shoulder? So yeah, so even though adoptions and ads were really rare in my area, I didn't think too much of it because I just got another hamster and I wasn't really at first really ready for a second hamster because I literally just got a first hamster. I just got a hamster. So yeah. And another thing is I didn't think my parents were really ready for a second hamster either. So those next few days I was just really focused on Butterball and monitoring him and making sure that he was settling in nicely and just everything else. And so a few days later I just kind of went back to the ad, just looking, and they had these little babies and they were the cutest things ever, but it didn't look like that they were ready to leave their mother. They were still quite small, and I couldn't get the mom because I couldn't get the babies. So, and just a few other reasons I could not get the female. But then I thought, well, if I get the male, maybe then I could separate the 2 so they will not continue to be bred, and I will reduce the risk of them being adopted or sold together and to continue being bred. So I was a little bit nervous to ask my mom. I honestly didn't think she would say yes because, I mean, I just had gotten another hamster. But when I talked to her, she was totally cool with it. She was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. So that's when I contacted the lady who was selling these 2 hamsters, and I asked her if just some questions about him and everything, some pictures. And then we arranged a time on January 3rd to go ahead and pick him up, and we met at PetSmart, and she was really, really nice, and she actually gave, along with the hamster, a bag of supplies, and a lot of the supplies were unusable, including half of a bag of pine shavings, which I of course threw away, and a mesh wheel. But she gave me a strawberry house, the kind that they only have over in England right now, I believe. But it's like a strawberry house. I've always wanted one. They're a little bit too expensive when I was over my trip at England, so I was really excited about that actually, because I've always wanted one of those strawberry houses. But for a little guy, he was in a really tiny cage, and his wheel was 4 inches in diameter. He could not run at all. He was going crazy. He was on pine shavings. So I was really excited to kind of get him out of that cage and into his new home. All the way home, he was going crazy in his cage, looking for a way out, which was of course normal for being in a tiny cage. He was probably wondering what's going on, why am I in this moving huge truck and everything. But he was so tame. I of course let him settle in, but he is the tamest little thing ever. He climbs on top of your hand. However, I think he has escaped quite a few times because once he is out, he kind of has that dart instinct where he wants to find the nearest thing to explore, but he really just does love exploring. He's so sweet. He was originally called Mr. Pickle, which I thought was really cute, but we were trying to think of some different names. I actually had a few different names that I was going to name him. One was Coco Doodle. I thought that was kind of cute, but me and my mom were thinking of names, and we were going to name him Mickey from Mickey Mouse, but then we decided on that little thing. I am so wonderful at descriptions, but you know, the little thingy, Toodles, like, oh, Toodles, and we just thought it was so perfect for him, so yeah, he became a Toodles. Alrighty guys, so here is Toodles again. Let's see if I can, alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please be sure to leave them down below, and I will try my best to answer them. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of Butterball and Toodles, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!